Someone here masterminded a scheme even more awful than yours, Dimitri. And that
Dramatic
person is...
reveal. Hello and welcome back to my channel Lady T. My name is Nathalie and we are going to continue with chapter 12, The Truth Revealed of Professor Layton and the Lost Future of the Ordeon Wound Future. You can wherever you are in the world. Layton, any breakthroughs in your investigation? Possibly, Inspector. In fact, I'm very glad to see you. I need you to accompany me to the Thames Arms. The Thames Arms? My investigation of those premises revealed delicious smells, sir. Be quiet for just a minute, will you, Barton? What is there at the Thames Arms that's so amazing that I need to head there this very instant? I make no promises, but it's likely that what happens there will lead you to the Prime Minister. Really now? Well, my interest is piqued, but there's the matter of this blasted puzzle. What puzzle? It's in this note I found. I have a feeling it could have some bearing on the case. Would you mind if I had a look at it, Inspector? No, not at all. That's why he asked you. You receive a letter that says, the room in this photograph hides a secret. Remove one of the floor tiles to reveal the hidden treasure. In the same envelope as the letter is the photograph shown below, with the following note on the back. Follow the arrow to where the treasure lies. Which tile do you need to remove in order to find... Well, I can only see one arrow, and that is on the monkey's face. And it points down. So, it's either this one or that one. But I think the red one, the circle one is too far. So it would have to be that one, and it has two X's on it. X marks the spot.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
That's right, the nose and mouth of the monkey and the picture on the wall combine to form an arrow shape. The treasure can be found under the floor tile directly beneath this arrow. Don't think that was worth 60. I'm sorry, Inspector, but this letter doesn't appear to have any relevance to your case. Oh, well, isn't that just wonderful? Another prospective lead fizzles out. I'm at my wit's end, I tell you. Whatever you've got to show me at the Thames Arms, it has to be more useful than that note. We have another sticker, though. Oh, hello. I'm so glad we're finally able to meet again. Where did you run off to? I was doing a little investigating of my own, shadowing a suspicious woman I'd seen around town. I saw her tailing you, Professor, and decided someone had to find out who she was. Oh, you must be talking about Celeste. And where did you last see her? I lost her for a while, but I just saw her again, walking into this restaurant. Seconds later, I saw a friend of ours go in as well. Oh, let me guess, Don Paolo. I'm beginning to wonder whether I even need to explain. You seem to know it all already. Well, we've been hard at work investigating too. Of course, I never expected you to just wait idly for me to return. So, now what? All the players in a mystery are here. I think it's time to reconvene with Celeste. Players in a mystery? What does that mean? Well, first we're going to collect some more puzzles is what we're going to be doing. Because we don't want to leave any puzzles unturned. That's not what we do in Professor Layton games. If we can help it. Hey, what are you lot doing back here? Didn't I tell you? This place ain't safe for your kind. We appreciate the warning, sir, but you need not worry. We're always on the lookout for danger. Well, at least you're trying to be cautious, I suppose. Sorry if I got a little worked up there. Tell you what, let me make it up to you with a puzzle. I'm okay with that. Below are two necklaces, a gold one on the left and a silver one on the right. Can you make them switch sides by sliding the blocks around? I really can't, but Google can.
That should do
We
the trick.
did it in a few more moves, but we did it.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Fantabulous job. Square-shaped slide puzzles like this usually have 15 blocks and only one empty space. This one, however, has 2 empty spaces, so it couldn't have been that hard for you. By the way, where did these necklaces come from? Does anybody know, or might they be stolen? One, on second thoughts, with brains like yours, I think you two manage just fine out there. We will manage just fine. We're just collecting a few more puzzles before we go to the story bit. Hello, Thug. It's becoming clear. I've just seen a startling vision of your future. Whoa, you scared me. Who are you anyway? The name, boy, is Marzano. I have been gifted with the power of clairvoyance. Sadly, it is also my burden. You mean you can see into the future? That's right. Not the whole future, of course, but snapshots of other people's futures. Here, let me show you. Destination station. Prepare to be amazed. Once, while traveling on a train, I came to the realization that I knew exactly which station this complete stranger was going to get off at. Further evidence of my psychic gift. This man doesn't really have any psychic powers. In fact, anybody could have made the same correct prediction. Which train was he traveling on? Circle your answer A, B, C or D and then touch submit. I would say D, because it's the end one. Because you have to get off at D. And there wasn't anything other that said like, hey, you know, be careful here. Full steam ahead. Train D is the right answer. It is the only train that can reach one end of the line without passing another station. So you know that all the passengers have to get off at the next stop. Unless they want to go back because they missed a stop, but... What? How do you know that? Blow me down, you must have powers and all. Oh no, I'm not seeing into the future. It's just a simple matter of... And here I was, thinking I was the only one. I'm so glad there's someone else like me in the world. Someone else who understands this terrible and awe-inspiring gift. I don't think he's listening to you anymore, Luke. Let's leave him be. No, because we need another puzzle. A curse, this unfortunate soul of mine. My life has taken another turn for the tragic. What seems to be the trouble now? I've discovered that as well as seeing the future, I possess yet another terrible superpower. You see, I know things no human being should know. Like the answer to this puzzle. Look here. If you think that's ripple effect. This photograph shows the surface of a pond a few moments after somebody threw in a handful of pebbles. Assuming no pebbles landed in the exact same spot, how many pebbles were thrown? All the ripples captured in the photograph came from puzzles. Puzzles, I would say... oh, good grief. Because this could be from one thing. So I'd say this is one, but then this white one is the second one. Then you have here is 3. This is 4. Then you have 5 over here, but there is another here. And I think then that we covered everything. Oh no. This was me last night trying to get to the point of where we were. As I explained in at the start of the last episode. 6.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Thank you.
Well, that's settled.
My word, there's another man who shares my superhuman abilities. Oh joy, I'm not alone. What are you getting so worked up about? All he had to do was count the rings, you know. I think you may be confused, sir. You see... Hush now, friend. You don't have to say another word. I know exactly how you're feeling right now. You could say that it's my sad fate to know how conversations end before they even begin. Of course, if you always I'm sorry, I just remembered I have some business to attend to. Yeah, there's no arguing with people like this. Oh, you can argue with them, but you're wasting your own time. Because we're going near end game, so we have to check everything for puzzles. There we go. Visiting the casino in the middle of the day. Some people have such poor self-control. Isn't that a bit of a hypocritical thing for you to say? You've got a big mouth on you, boy. You, sir, should teach this child some manners. I do apologize. Luke can get a little worked up at times. You're lucky I'm in a good mood. Solve this puzzle and I'll forget about the whole thing. I mean, he's not wrong. It is hypocritical. You placed 3 identical paper cups on the table as shown in the top left image and secretly marked. The middle one is shown by the small blue arrow. You then closed your eyes and told a friend, hide a coin under one of these cups and then switch the places of the other 2. When you open your eyes, the cups were rearranged as shown below. Which one has the coin hidden under it? A, B, or C? I think it's a little too clear that they're trying to say, like they're showing the arrow. Hide a coin under one of these cups and then switch the places of the other 2. Okay, B has been switched with C then. So then it has to be A. They were trying to make you think like, hey, it's right here, but it isn't. It isn't. There we go. Nicely done, boy. Watching you solve that was a nice way to stave off boredom for a few minutes. So, are you always here at the casino? Yeah, I don't have much else to do. Besides, have you two looked out the window recently? London's filled with family henchmen. You'd have to be crazy to wander around there. Those fucks have scared just about everyone in town into following their orders. What else can a good citizen like me do but hide indoors where it's safe? I see. Ooh, I think that's our final car. No, it's not. Professor Layton has the final car for us. And there it goes, driving off into the sunset. Yay, there we go with that one. I wonder, bonus course edit, I was just going to say, I think we're going to get another one now. Well, congratulations on getting this far. Allow me to reward you with this last course. It should be a piece of cake for an expert such as yourself. I think this is going to be the hardest one. Okay, after a few trials and tests, I think that we have it now. Yes, this is going to do it. There we are. Now all those are complete as well. Congratulations, you've completed every course available for your toy car. The hotelier's house has been added to Layton's challenges. Another thing completed. Oh, I forgot to do these as well. But as the boyfriend, he would have known if Celeste had a sister. I think it's time for us to make it to the Thames Arms. It's a little bit of a walk, but it's good to get the blood pumping. More will be revealed today. Professor Layton, it's such a relief to see you made it out alright. Why, I could hardly let myself get caught before hearing about that secret you mentioned, could I? Something tells me you've already worked most of it out for yourself, am I right? Huh? Professor, is that true? If you know something, Layton, spit it out. All concerned parties seem to be in attendance, so I'll try to explain things as best as I can. There we go. Gentlemen sips.
It's taken time, but I believe I've finally made sense of the bizarre events we've witnessed here.
You've worked it all out?
For the most part. Eh?
We're all just chilling, British style.
Come on then, out with it! Yes, of course. I have much to say about this city and its secrets. The London we are presently in, this London of the future, is a fake. More precisely, It's a set designed to make us believe that we've traveled 10 years into the future.
Le Choc.
Because, you see, there is no time machine. Not here, not anywhere.
What?
We were all led to believe that the clock shop was a portal to the future.
I was just going to say, where we had the memory back to Layton explaining that he comforted an orphan, that he looked surprisingly, or he was drawn with the same hat and stuff as Luke.
But the truth about that shop is in some ways just as bewildering.
I played this game so many times and still am shocked.
The room of the clock shop is no time machine. It's a lift leading down into the earth.
She looks almost like a doll, doesn't she? Like a puppet.
Whoa.
It's
You mean to
massive.
say we're underground right now? Precisely. You may have heard of subterranean caverns, as some of them house ancient ruins. Some experts theorize that these caverns pepper the entire Earth. What I've seen here leads me to conclude that Dimitri used one such cavern to build this false London.
But it looks like there's a sky and stuff.
It's as if we're standing in the largest film set ever created.
What? I don't believe it.
So Dimitri is behind all this then? But why?
He's taking this rather calmly.
That question stumped me as well. Why would he go to such pains to make us believe we're in the future? It doesn't make sense, unless convincing people of this is the key to achieving his ultimate goal.
What kind of goal requires a setup like that?
World domination.
It's simple. It seems that Dimitri never gave up his original dream of building a time machine. But though he poured all his energy into achieving this feat, the task was too large for one man. He needed other scientists to support his project, so he turned to the greatest minds in London. But to keep the scientists working for him, they needed to believe that they were in the future.
Why?
Think about it, Luke. Dimitri couldn't imprison the scientists, not in the conventional sense. After all, who knows what kind of work they would produce under those circumstances? No, Dimitri needed a different approach to compel the scientists to complete his research. The scientists had to want the time machine to work as much as Dimitri did.
Fair.
So he told them that they had been shot forward 10 years in time, stranded a decade from home. Dimitri misled the scientists, telling them that the time machine was an unfinished project.
We can go forward, but we can't go backwards.
They thought they were stranded, and that the machine was their only hope of returning home. Ah, so that's why they were so willing to follow orders. That's all I've been able to work out. Perhaps our friend here can fill us in on the rest.
I see you've caught on. Excellent work as always, Herschel.
I don't remember him.
The family uses this establishment as a hideout. Therefore, it seemed a bit odd that the bartender didn't so much as raise an eyebrow when we walked in.
I have to give credit where it's due. I never imagined you'd work out so much of the plan yourself.
You underestimated
I
us.
suppose I've no choice but to shut you up for good.
Sinister. Future London turned out to be a fake city built in an underground cavern beneath the real London. Dimitri led this team of scientists to believe that they were trapped in the future so that they would put every effort into completing a functioning time machine. Dimitri Allen, you've been watching us the whole time? I wish to issue a challenge to the professor. Bumbling lawmen have no part in this conversation. But bumbling? I'll give you bumbling. It would be wise for you all to stay exactly where you are. This restaurant is rigged with enough explosives to level the place, and they're ticking. Are you out of your mind? We'll all die, even you. Me? Ha! No, I'm going to stroll out of this place. You see, I know exactly how long we've got left, and I know the way out. Oh, and if you're thinking of running away, make sure you don't tread on a bomb. One false step, and boom. This place is a minefield. That's right. Now I'm going to watch you squirm a bit more, and then leave you to your fate. Well then, it would seem that you've bested me, Dimitri. There's nothing I can do. Not exactly, Professor. Have a look at this piece of paper. It tells you all you need to know about the bombs in this room. Oh, good grief. Fair enough, let's see what we have here. Fair enough, you're threatening me. Fair. Find all the bombs. The numbers above and to the left of the map indicate the number of bombs in each column and row. Red dots indicate people and square indicates tables. There are no bombs in these squares. Derive the location of all bombs using the information provided and mark them on your map. Oh, I'm horrible at these. Okay, but this is 4, so it is here, here, and here. Because it has to be. Same with this. And this one is free. We don't know the number of that one, sorry. Forget about that one for now. There are 2 in here. We've already got these 2. We got that, we got that, and we got that. There's only 1 in there. There's 2 in here. So we got that one. Then we got that one as well. This one we've already got now. If we do this one, we got that one and this one. We got that one and that. Oh, well done, Professor. I shouldn't have made it so easy for you, that's true. You've found all the bombs. I suppose you're going to avoid getting blown up after all. I'd say the same, unless of course there was something you weren't telling me. What? Look, this paper isn't just telling us where the bombs are, it's telling us how much time we've got left. Huh? Oh, 0, 0, 0, Professor, it's all over. The bombs are going to blow. Not so fast, Luke. No! Well, then it would have already been gone. Wait, Luke, listen. This isn't 0, 0. This is the symbol for infinity. The bombs are never going to go off, because there are no bombs. What? That's it, Dimitri, isn't it? It's true you've done some evil things, but you're not a killer. You just wanted to keep us busy so you could make your escape. Well, apparently. There we go.
I should have known I wouldn't fool you, Herschel.
I've worked things out on my own this far, but I need you to help make sense of the rest. You must have had some reason for concocting a scheme this wild.
Buying time?
I had a very good reason. It all started about 10 years ago. Bill Hawks and I were friends and colleagues. We worked in the same lab researching time travel. Our research meant everything to us. We poured our hearts and souls into uncovering the secrets of space and time. After months of progress, we had built ourselves a prototype time machine. It was finally time to test our work with a human subject.
And you didn't volunteer, I take it.
Bill thought we should use Claire as the first test subject. She was our lab assistant. I, of course, vehemently opposed this idea. I loved her too, you see.
Was everyone just in love with Claire? Poor Claire, she just wanted to live and there are all these men just going, "Oh Claire, oh Claire." It must suck for her so much, especially if she just wanted to get recognized in her field.
And though she didn't return my feelings, I didn't want to risk her getting hurt in the experiment. Around this time, I noticed a flaw in the design of our machine. I begged Bill to postpone the experiment, but he wouldn't hear of it. Sometime after the accident, I made a startling discovery. Unbeknownst to me, Bill had made a deal to sell the technology behind the machine's power source. Apparently, a large corporation had offered him a very impressive sum. Bill knew the machine wasn't ready for a human subject, but he needed to demonstrate its viability.
Strange that he still went up to the podium then at the beginning.
We all know the tragic results of his decision. By the
decision
time I
you all
realized Bill
made.
planned to go ahead with the experiment, it was too late to stop.
Did you warn Claire though?
What have you done?
Surprised that there was a whole body left?
Because of Bill's greed, Claire was lost to me forever. Life is full of cruel twists. In the blink of an eye, I lost my life's work and the love of my life. To say I was a broken man would be an understatement. Bill, on the other hand, made a full recovery from his injuries. He also completed the deal with the corporation, pocketing more money than most people see in a lifetime.
There are no ethical billionaires.
He used his newfound fortune to climb the political ladder to the very top. He killed Claire and was rewarded with the most powerful seat in government. If that's not a cruel joke, I don't know what it is. I can't pretend I wasn't bitter, and it was this bitterness that sent me back to my research. I thought that if I could travel to the past, I could rob Bill of all that he had won. Oh, of course, there was another reason why I wanted to go back in time.
Yeah.
To save Claire from her fate. Surely you understand, Herschel.
Claire is no longer with us. There's nothing anyone can do to turn back time.
Do you really believe that?
I don't want to, but I do. I have just one more question for you.
What is it?
Someone's been using you as a pawn. Are you aware of this?
What are you talking about?
Someone here masterminded a scheme even more awful than yours, Dimitri. And that
Dramatic
person is that...
reveal!
I think you're mistaken, Professor.
No, there's no mistake here. And there's no hiding it anymore, Luke. Or should I call you Clive? It took some time to put together the pieces of your plan. But when I finally understood it all, the sheer evil of it sent a chill down my spine.
What is he talking about, Clive?
You kept your true intentions hidden from everyone, Clive.
Clever
Even
boy.
your partner, Dimitri.
What are you saying, Herschel?
Clive was aiming for revenge on a massive scale. And you were nothing more than a pawn, Dimitri.
Tremendous work, Professor. You found me out.
Stop speaking in riddles, Layton. What's this all about? Clive, you lived next door to the lab that exploded 10 years ago. You were just a child then. That blast demolished half of the building you lived in. Reports indicate that 10 people were killed in the explosion, 2 of whom were your parents. It must have been a terrible shock. In the span of a few seconds, you lost your family and your home.
There were no winners in that accident.
When the initial shock wore off, it was replaced with anger. You became obsessed with exacting revenge on those who had wronged you. You were lucky enough to be adopted by a kindly woman in her golden years, Constance Dove. Miss Dove's extreme kindness was matched in scale only by the enormous fortune she possessed. You two lived quite happily as a family for a time. Sadly, it wasn't to last. Miss Dove departed from this world 5 short years later, leaving her fortune to you. Before long, you graduated from secondary school and took a part-time job at a prominent newspaper. Considering your sizable inheritance, I don't think you took the job for pocket money. You were searching for something. Using the newspaper's resources, you finally hunted down the men responsible for your misery.
As he should.
You knew that both Bill Hawks and Dimitri Allen were responsible for the explosion. Armed with this information, you concocted a plan to avenge your parents. First, you befriended Dimitri and convinced him to resume his research on the time machine. Then, you used your inheritance to set up this elaborate facsimile of London. With your stage in place, you used your contacts in the press to find the best scientists in the country. After all, you would need quite a bit of help to complete this time machine.
Yeah, that's fair.
You then proceeded to lure these brilliant men into your trap. However, unbeknownst to Dimitri, most of your staff were not working on the time machine.
What?
You got played again.
Clive had secretly reassigned many of the scientists to a different project. You might think of it as his pet project. We don't have all day, Layton.
Second
What was
that.
the second project? A weapon designed to cause destruction on an unimaginable scale.
A weapon? Is this true, Clive?
And I thought scientists were supposed to be observant. While you focused on your machine, I had a different goal. Though some may call it revenge, I prefer to think of it as justice over single-minded scientists and corrupt politicians.
What are you saying, Clive?
Enough explanations! Let me show you.
There it goes. That's why Flora was in the game. To be kidnapped. Thank you for running along, Flora. And thank you for sitting there, police. Scotland Yard's finest, eh? The lighthouse. Oh no, it's always a lighthouse. Professor, what are we going to do? Here's Flora and... Layton, look over there. Where? Over there. Ooh, boy. It's always the lighthouse that's shady, isn't it? Where? I don't think there is ground quite high enough to escape this thing. All the water damage is going to cause. Well, that's massive. I think he's overcompensating for something, don't you think? He's definitely overcompensating. This is worse than getting a Ferrari. It's a beastie though. Professor, what is that thing? How is he supposed to know? It seems Clive's been working on some sort of mobile fortress. Flora's trapped up there. We've got to save her. Well, yeah, I kind of understand that. You know what? Let's just continue and finish it today, because we're so close. This is the final chapter. Chapter 13, The Stronghold of Madness. Or we'll do it in the next episode. I hope to see you then. Have a very lovely day. Goodbye.